They're fading back in towards the site, and Vinny wants to press the issue. So it is an upper take. They're out and into the action, and the body dropping on site from GUERRI means that they do have control here. Bomb should be plantable. As Team Spirit needs to shuffle into their post-plant position, the nade won't let them. So much damage done, including I Disbalance's life. And now it's just falling apart for Spirit. They're scrambling to get into the action, and they just can't get through that Heaven choke point. The smoke down means all three are going to have to come through Mini, and this is a death funnel if ever I've seen one.
4-on-3, Furia, major man advantage. Spirit trying their best, but they've just got so much against them. That being said, Sophic and Chopper landing headshots. GUERRI's trying to see if he can trade back, but it's a 2 versus 2. They bought themselves a chance. HP advantage still sitting to the favor of Furia, and time is ticking away. Chopper's got to get to the bomb site. He gets another headshot. It's all left to Yuri, and he can't survive. I cannot believe they pulled that off. Spirit just about in time. Yes, they do. An amazing pistol to kick things.
Nade. This is good chunk damage done to soften up these pistol players, but an excellent trade is going to make there an opportunity to get on the site. Now Art makes it work. The one rifle that's been retrieved, paying off. Bomb will be planted quickly into the round as well. Only 40 seconds in. Now the retake is on with an even man situation. Problem is GUERRI doesn't have armor. There's just a deagle available for Yuri, and there's a single Molotov for post utility. But they've picked up an extra rifle.
Yeah, 3-on-3, it's certainly doable for Fury. It all kind of sits in this next pick. If it goes the favor of the T side, Yuri will let 2 cross. The Deagle's out here for GUERRI, gets down 1. That's all he needs to do. As Team Spirit continue to push further forward. Art's here towards Emo. And the Krieg at the ready. He's got himself a first headshot. He's got the angle locked for the second, but he has no idea. The CT coming in the backhand side. Chopper with the SMG. Will he check this angle? Not quite yet. It may be a bit late to the party. As Coldie goes down, and Chopper mistimes. It doesn't check all the way around the corner, and that will cost them severely. A first on the board for Fury with a partial buy as well. Spirit will
may not be an opportunity for it. Furia has complete control of the outside of this map and just push in from the periphery. And losing the player in towards lobby makes this even tougher. There's just no avenue of escape, no way to let off the pressure. Young's going to try, clearing out from the squeaky door, and it's good kills on site, but GUERRI strikes back. And now they brought it to even numbers, all on Chopper's shoulders. He's working his way into Heaven. They did clear Heaven previously, so they may not predict this position, but as the bomb gets planted, his job just gets even tougher. And they're looking for him to make this move. There's going to be the spot for Mini, but he finds the first. Now there's a player just below the lip. He doesn't look the right direction. GUERRI has him, the coach, once again coming up. That is now 3 rounds in a row with a double kill for GUERRI.
Out from one player here towards Heaven, but he will not take the peak. KSCERATO will plant for Heaven eventually on the second one, and Chopper now gives up his position, seeing one player to the left-hand side of the silos. Nades bouncing a little bit awkward, and the Molotovs will force them back away from the back of the bomb site. Vinny, right at the opening, can't survive against Sophic. It's all left to KSCERATO, been an absolute legend so far over the course of this tournament, but can he clutch this for their 3K? Not hearing the footsteps, trying to give up with some information of his own. Takes out Chopper, second kill, third. Frag is landed. The spray is good. And Furia hold on to the lead, continue to extend it again. Everything is pointing to the Brazilian team. So we need to find some miracles out of this one. They have got a rifle round coming in. SMG for some Young, not ideal. Has worked with some lesser firepower weapons over the course of this tournament though, so let's see what else he can do. The AWP by Disbalance trying to get a predictive shot through the smoke saw. Flicking back too far against the T side line, and they'll be able to cross successfully. It's one CT will be able to adjust and try and get himself into the B bomb site, but he's the only man here to defend against it. We'll hear the double doors opening up. Going to wait for them to make their way into the site, hearing the footsteps of 2 at the very least. He's going to let them cross before he sprays down on Vinny and gets a secondary kill. This is a chance now. 5-on-3, make it 4 for the part of Chopper going falling, but Coldie deals with KSCERATO. GUERRI towards the outside will get a kill of his own right. And low HP on Young and Coldie, and he's at least a decent opportunity here for the Furia side.
Still 45 seconds to play with as well, so there is time. They're going to slow things down. The problem is they're committed to that lower bomb site purely because of the location of the C4. So they are going to work their way all the way around. GUERRI taking the long road, without a doubt. Just trying to catch a little bit of damage, find a path towards lower. And there is Coldie waiting for him. That's actually a very bold play from Coldie to just sit and wait and trap him as he comes through. So it's all on Yuri.
Bomb plant not secured. Now that he's here, he should know that they're outside. Art will actually deal with Coldie coming in the backside here towards the secret area. He'll get dealt with by Disbalance as Chopper gets down GUERRI. So a 3 versus 2, make it 1 as Disbalance gets the triple kill on for the quad drop. And Chopper will take it away, but everyone facing there from the T side will allow. X7 gets the buckshot on the first man, but cannot take him down. Chopper at 8 HP will continue to lead the charge into the fast hits to the B bomb site. No other CT here to respond. Rotations are not quite there. The smokes go down. They open up the control room. The bomb that you're going to commit first, Young, be best to take the control of his own right. If there is one player lurking around here, then they could drop that bomb and stall for a serious amount of time on the part of Furia. But 2 picks favor of Spirit, 5-on-3. The retake should not come through for the CT side. And I imagine that, yeah, they know that as well. They're going to go back and save all the weapons.
No reason not to make this conservative. You know you've got the advantageous side. They hit you with the momentum play. They hit you quick, and you didn't really have a chance to respond. No trade. So just get out of there. Keep the one-op alive. They may even be able to buy a second. I believe they will. I think GUERRI needs to put up the wall. We'll see if they run into it. But it's going to be pressure towards the squeaky door. It's actually a very fast play into the upper site, and it's KSCERATO instead who's mowing them all down. KSCERATO with a 3K, no problem. He'll be dropped, but that's enough damage done. It's just going to be Sotfik left alive, trying to get into
map, especially in spite of their coaching issues. Double op setup back in for GUERRI and Art. The AKs, the Kriegs out. GUERRI watching out towards the ramp room and watching into the trophy room. One player attempting the challenge as well, that's Chopper. But no such presence held by the Spirit side. Just playing much more passive this time. They've gone for a couple of quick hits. One worked, one didn't. I'm going to try and play the defaults out here. Bit of a gap in that smoke there. GUERRI can actually use that to exploit, and they might not be aware of this. Meanwhile, Art will be able to strike 2 kills to his name. Vinny comes up with 1. They're aggressing it towards Squeaky, and Chopper just can't deal with it. Art with the wall bang, and Sotfik, last man standing. A single... Towards the outside of Red Box, spots the gun barrel. Spray does connect to it, so 4 versus 4. Spirit not quite out of this one just yet. That being said, though, GUERRI is there for the trade, as Coldie is not ready for him this time. Chopper can't get it down to Vinny. Sotfik will trade it, but still the man advantage favors the Furious side, and backup is on the way. Sotfik's got to do this whole push on his own. Orb shots will miss against him. Slowly pushing in. One player to find, and KSCERATO just waits patiently and takes him down. Idis balance 1 versus 3 for the Spirit side. He will pick up that bomb, but this is going to be one hell of a clutch for the T side player.
He has to be perfect. He has to hit every shot instantly. He's got a single smoke to potentially cover off a plant, but without armor, that's going to be such a tough situation. He'll walk right into the crosshair. GUERRI will not even afford him the opportunity. Put down by the best performer on that map. It is going to be Furia taking it 16-10. Very convincing in the second half as well. Really silenced after the pistols limping along, but it looks like it wants to be a full take on towards B. Going to be up to Art to hold them back. That's the first shot, and the bomb dropped as well. Coldie gets his head ripped from his shoulders, and now the take slowed immediately on entry towards the site. And as they start to move up, there are heavy CT presence to defend against this, and Art is still holding strong. He will eventually be dispatched, but there's so much damage done, and Sotfik, the man who was dinked up early on, will slowly tumble off of the skyscraper as the round goes in the favor of Furia. Now, it'll be devastating. It's going to be up to Vinny to find it. Idis Bounce does have the first shot. If that was an op against an op, might have come out differently, as he did get the first shot out. But Idis Bounce finds the kill. GUERRI now in on the flank, does the damage, drops the bomb as well. They have to clear him out. GUERRI not quite aware that he's leaving himself exposed. That's a bit of unfamiliarity with Vertigo showing through, but it's not a huge problem because they brought back the frags elsewhere. So it is going to be a 2-on-3, and Spirit, they've got a player out onto B. The problem is the bomb's completely separated from him. GUERRI eliminating Idis Bounce should make this short work for the Brazilian squad, and not really a chance for Chopper to get back in.
Bomb out in the control of Furia, and although GUERRI did not end up surviving in the backstab still was able to take out some of the crucial members of the Spirit default, and of course get the bomb control for Furia. A little bit awkward there from Idis Bounce, trying to see if he can recover that situation. We feel like it was a bit more unfamiliarity down there towards the ramp position from both sides.
Been killed as of yet, folks. We'll see if he can keep that trend going. GUERRI with a big 3K. Coach coming up huge for the squad. Shuts down mid. Locks it. Closes the gate behind him. Throws away the key. And now a man disadvantage early on as GUERRI has just dismantled the approach out from Team Spirit. Idis Bounce and Coldie left to pick up the pieces and try and find another door that's open. But if they threaten back towards mid, GUERRI is waiting. It's going to be an A-ramp play. They're going to be trying this. It hasn't really worked out, but they are threatening Vinny, who's had a bit of a tougher map. Maybe a bit of a tougher series so far. Still, though, when he's shining against lights like KSCERATO and apparently his own coach, sometimes you got to take a bit of a back seat. Vinny has got a player hopping up on the crane. It's really going to come down to whether he has the first shot, whether he catches them off, or whether they anticipate his angle. This can really be a one and done if they hard check you. They're working together in tandem, so Team Spirit should at the very least be able to get the trade. But as they round the corner, there's the spot. There's the information. Not quite the kill, though. He's doing damage. He's slowing them down. That allows the backstab for GUERRI. It's a full... When in doubt on Vertigo, take a ramp. And unfortunately, Vinny's exposed right around the edge of that crane. Doesn't quite realize it. That should be the cross. Likely the bomb plant, though. As I say that, the bomb is dropped, and Chopper's forward positioning yields no fruit. This gets awkward indeed. Molly's down. They don't have the utility to cover it off. They're just going to have to fight this. The bomb is retrievable, but they want a rifle instead, and Sundai Young is going to risk it for the biscuit. He is knocked quite low as a result of that nade. Now this gets very awkward indeed, but they've slowed down. They've actually rotated some players around to get more secure positions. It's just going to be left to Sotfik, who's got a CZ and so many CTs on site. He takes the first, but at range, trying to tap away.
Well, there's going to be hell to pay for Spirit with even more CTs on rotate. KSCERATO's here. Yuri in the back of the bomb site with the AWP at the ready. And Spirit continuing to hesitate, continuing to try and prompt out some sort of mistake from Furia, but they've just held themselves so confidently. Yuri's so ready to put one round straight into the body of the next man to face up. Smokes will keep him at bay, but Vinny is still here and ready to work fight.
That boost is so beautiful. It allows KSCERATO to get back around the crane. He's going to do damage before he's traded out. Fine, they drop him, but there's still not really a path onto site. And with flames down, this is so awkward. Then he throws himself at the problem, does get a kill and slow this plant ever further. And the nades coming in mean that there's no chance here. It's just going to be Young, but he's insta-traded. It's going to be double digits for Furia. They are just running.
Sotfik trades it back. 4 versus 3 scenario. And KSCERATO held back around the corner. Next man to face for the CT side of Spirit have Sotfik. The next man to face for their side. Furia just readjust, reposition, and get ready for the final hit coming through from the T. Wrap back in for the flank. Good kill for Sotfik. Next man up. AWP was going to take the position. Bomb drop. GUERRI can't quite take it down, but it doesn't matter too much. 2 versus 2, and eventually he does take it on the second phase. 2 kills for him. Up for the dribble against Chopper. Chopper takes it back. 1 versus 1 still left. Art knows exactly where he is. Chopper has no information the last CT, and Art is happy to make it. Not a lot to work with for the Furia side for the most part. Art with a suicide dive to not get anything out of it. It certainly would have been looking beautiful if he got as many frags as he could have done essentially on the Spirit side. But you're asking for a lot of luck in that case, and unfortunately just not going to work out for here. Furia, I don't think they mind too much. They are still 10 rounds in the lead. At worst, 9 rounds in the lead at the turn of this half. 60 seconds still remaining for them to shut down yet another push here for the Spirit side. Vinny close range with the CZ. Spirit cannot afford to get complacent. They need to make this execute happen. As 3 smokes go down to the bomb site. Vinny seeing the Molotovs come in ready for the T side players to make their move in spots. One crossing out towards the big corner. Takes out Sotfik. Close range positions. A spray does damage, but Cody takes him down. Still got one more CT in Yuri. Another one in KSCERATO also getting up to his position. The Eagle's out. Headshot not quite landed as Chopper is traded back by KSCERATO. And the Krieg is in his hands. 5 HP. 3v2. I just found ready for the backstab. Also coming in from the likes of GUERRI in case KSCERATO does take Cody out. Hold the phone. This is still
Certainly
possible,
not.
and GUERRI
Certainly not.
Surely not. Oh, the buckshot. Not like this, Spirit. Young, last man standing in KSCERATO. 3 kills on 5 to overtime for Spirit. I don't think it's going to happen, but let's see if luck is on their side today. Furia with a quick hit. Vinny straight in through the smoke potentially. No, the bomb plant will be secured. Young trying to get the headshot angle, but he's missing every single bullet. Damage will be done to the T side as Cody does catch off Yuri. Finally, something going the way of Spirit. As he looks for even more, but the flashbang makes their way in, and the T side push forward. All the frags going to the CT side, though. USB headshots on GUERRI and Vinny, and KSCERATO are the last 2 players left. And now it's all correct. KSCERATO 1v5 to make it happen. It's not going to happen for him. And there we go. A good round for Spirit. 3rd on the CT board. And an all-important pistol that they needed to take. Tip to the favor of the CT side. They may have been able to get that round, but no. They are broken once again with only a little bit to work with. Pistols, SMG, 4-sport Kevlar, and a must-win round that they need to make a massive comeback in this grand finals. 1 is all it will do it for Furia. And they're about to push into the A bomb site very quickly. It's all to Ida's balance with the 5-7. He's got to land some serious heads. Spots the first man, but Art takes him down. And now A is open for business. Rotations incoming from Chopper, but his CZ's got to get some serious work done. Art will face against him. Catch him off spray. Will do not a lot of damage, but will keep him suppressed as the rest of the T side forces, including the bomb, make his way inside. Cody's next man dead. 5 on 3. Only a couple more frags left. Good shot from Sotfik, but Young also goes falling. Bomb plant kind of resisted for a moment for the Spirit side, but they're falling one by one. Chopper last man standing to clutch it, to be the hero of the match for Spirit. It's not going to happen. 16-5 and 2-0 in the series. Furia are your Mountain Dew League champions.